You look like what?
You don't want me to say it. I'm not gonna say it now. No, I'm not gonna say it.
What the fuck does that mean?
Now that you got the mics on.
What the fuck does that mean?
That shot.
Hey, Matt Sides, what's up, baby?
We never did that freaking shot, did we?
What the fuck are you? We never did. Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't. We really didn't.
We really didn't.
Hey,
That's okay. We'll get in a minute, Jay.
I'm just asking if he remembers. Because I don't.
Come on, bro.
For those just tuning in, I just made a big
No,
5 minutes.
look,
I'm going to probably regret it.
it's neither here nor there. It's water under the bridge.
Oh, Murph says drink.
Thanks.
Spam those liquor bottles.
Where's your shot? You don't even have a shot glass in here.
No, you had. Did you grab the? Okay.
Right here, beside me. Yeah, no. Let me explain what that actually means. None of you motherfuckers listen. What that actually means. You talking about we're starting the whole shebang off with a shot?
We haven't done one tonight.
Well, you've not done one. Correct. Sure.
Hey man, I need a shot up. Let me tell you about my dick.
Don't do this. Look. I had one of the worst weeks I've had in a long time, but
Oh, somebody had to work.
No, but nobody wants to hear that. Nobody likes that shit.
Somebody had work on their plate this week.
I'm just telling you, like.
Did you have to be in before 11 this week? Was that the problem?
Maybe.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah. A tough week though, huh? Tough guy week.
it was a tough guy week. But like I said, nobody.
Actually, I had pretty. I don't really. I had to work. I had to service 200 kids today.
What he say?
Man, I raised my voice at a kid today, and I hadn't done that at work, but like once. I told them I don't, and I sounded like such a dad because I walked to the office and I said I really don't like having to. I had to raise my voice.
I get off those masks, goddammit!
That's basically what it was. Like, dude, this fucking kid. Let me tell you what
This
happened.
fucking
I'm not
kid.
trying to hijack the show. I'm sorry.
Seems like
No.
that's kind of what it's
This
feeling like.
fucking kid, like, trying to. We had this like middle school, like whatever, and this kid had his skates on the ice. Reaches up, puts his foot on the boards, and pulls himself up and starts shaking the glass. Like, get the fuck down. No, I didn't say it. I was like, ho, you, get down. Like, I didn't have a small, like, I was like,
Did you yell, "Hey, how'd you like to be breathing through a scab?" That's what Mr. Bernie used to yell at me.
Yeah.
How'd you like to breathe through a scab? That's one of the most terrifying things anybody's
yeah.
ever said to me.
And the woman, like, sitting next to
What's
me.
up, Paul? Hey, Matt Sides is in here, Steve. Yeah. Appreciate everybody joining us, man. The gang's all back together tonight. We got the whole squad in here tonight. It's been a little thin in the skin the last few weeks.
Little thin Lizzie.
Nope.
What did I?
You want one of these shots, Steve?
Yeah. Steve, do you remember
Get your,
doing a shot earlier?
We didn't do one. We didn't do one.
He's got his.
But anyway, no bling. I'll put it on for you, Murph. I can't find the other one. I gotta dig the other one out.
What are you drinking? Got a big hair.
Harry
How
tequila.
long ago did your hair grow? I think the world was wanting to know. And Crystal Gale?
Crystal Gale.
No, I mean, are you seriously going to grow it down to your ass?
The
Or
clowns.
Christopher Ferguson?
Let me ruin the joke and tell everybody where the clowns are.
What?
Send in the clowns. Oh, it's Judy Collins. You said Crystal Gale. I fucked it up.
yeah.
I fucked it up. They're the same person. What's burning? What's burning?
My soul. No, it's what Steve
Something's on
put
fire.
on. It's what Steve put on.
Oh,
It's Steve's new called
Rugged by Steve.
it's called
All right. Ready? Yeah, let's do the shot. Or you just pull one out of the thing, didn't you?
Yeah, Miles.
Man,
Miles.
are we in the middle of dig of the week?
Nope.
Are we starting
we
the show?
haven't asked it.
Is that what we're doing?
Hunk of Burning Fever. Yeah, that's the name of it. Jamie, we love you too.
You know, I was thinking about a really a really weird thing that happened probably about a year and a half ago. The Finn got to be where she was a pretty big gardener, right?
Green thumb.
Yeah, she was kind of, she was a
nighttime gardener.
She was a nighttime gardener. She was
jerked the shit out of me.
She loved working outside in the garden at night, like especially in the flower beds in front of the house, right? That kind of shit. And so one night I got up and it was like pretty late, and went out there and she was in the middle of the shit, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
She was in the middle of what?
In the middle of the flower garden.
I thought you said middle of
the middle of the shit, in the middle of the garden, and I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And she said, "I'm alphabetizing all the shit in the garden." That's weird. And I was like, well, I mean, where the fuck do you find the time? And she said, right near the sage. Football town in the USA. Whoa!
Whoa!
Folks.
Haha. Switcheroony.
The old switcheroony.
Switcheroony.
Joke was seasoned
this is not
just
quite
right.
made for the skin.
That looks like nope. Stop. Mike, reel it in. I was getting ready to make a nope.
Oh.
Take!
She's alright.
Good to see Steve tonight. Yeah, it's good to have Steve back. Everybody's been busy, and but we appreciate threw the link out, and appreciate everybody jumping up with us and hanging out.
Actually, I wasn't going to come, but we're playing just down the street tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. And I needed to do a little scouting to see what the situation looked like.
Location scout.
Location scout. So did that, and then I thought, well, I'll just come over here, burn a few hours.
Hell yeah. Oh, you thought Steve got? You thought Fever got fired from GMR? Well, it was more of a layoff or a furlough, I guess.
It was a furlough.
Furlough.
I'd like to think of it as sabbatical.
When am I going to get the audio from Fever show in June so I can release those Leadneck videos?
I'm still waiting on it. And we have a problem.
Oh.
We have a problem.
Tell everybody what happened.
Well,
blow him up.
We know. No, I ain't blowing nobody up.
Blow this fucker up.
He's
Steve.
a friend. He's a friend.
All right,
but he's no longer our sound man.
I'll blow up Jay. Jay's a
And-
motherfucker. I'll blow him up right now.
I
I'll
was
give a
never
fuck.
able to get the sound I need, the audio I needed from that show. I'm hoping I will get it. I've been told I'll get it,
Okay.
but there's beef between others that.
Oh, we can go lean on him. We need to go lean on him? We can go lean on him. Miss Yu says, fuck him over. We were watching one of these really
Oh,
bad.
is that from one of those?
We were watching a really bad movie one night, and they were like beating the shit out of this guy. And this one guy in the back goes, "Fuck him over!" And we were like, "Wait, fuck him over?
Fuck him over.
What you mean, like financially? Like, what are you saying?"
Oh, wait, where's? I sent something down here for both you and him. Let me give that. Leave it. Is it?
That's probably the sound of that. Sent something down. What?
Yeah. A sponsor, not for this show, but it should be a sponsor for.
Oh yeah, I never did it because you were never here.
Where's it at?
I think it's on that table.
Let's do it while I'm here. Yeah, look on that table. There should be a
Looks like a little gift bag.
little gift bag.
Boss man?
No, that's not it.
No, what is that?
That's not it.
Well, that's the only gift bag over.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, that ain't it at all.
No.
All right, don't worry about it. I'll find it. Oh, that's it. I remember that.
Oh, that's the only gift bag. Oh, is it? Hey, DL. Hey, is that Danny Rich right there? A friend of the program?
Danny, call me back. Call me back, Danny.
Jay said call him back, Danny.
Called me a couple weeks.
Ooh, Danny Rich. Hell of a golfer, this Danny Rich is.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy that.
With a name like Danny Rich, he should be a
Let me
good
tell you
golfer.
what.
Hell of a fella.
Ooh, Danny Rich is coming. We used to do it from
Danny.
from Car Wash. Remember, it was Daddy Rich. It was the Richard
Yeah.
Pryor character.
Yeah.
Daddy Rich is coming. So he'd walk in, we'd all be like, Danny Rich is coming. Are those missing? Are those the missing photo frames? No, it's not. Those are different photos. Who died this week? I don't know. Do I count?
Who died?
Oh,
I will say.
I got one, but I'll do it in what we played. Actually, I'll tell you the drummer for Nectar died.
Oh, really?
His name's Ron. It looks like Ron Howard, but it's Ron Howerson or Ron something. He died.
Okay.
I saw that like late, like 0 hour, so I was like, oh, I'll throw some of that shit on.
They had a few really great albums. And
absolutely.
Jonathan turned us on to hit them.
Absolutely. I was when Jonathan, who
Journey
owned,
to the Center of the Eye.
when Jonathan was just an employee at another local record store, Earshot, back in the day. I said, man, can I help you find something? I'm like, man, I'm looking for like psych records. He was like, okay, cool. Like, what kind of psych? And I was like, I don't know, like 13th floor elevators. I just threw that out there. I didn't know what I was talking. It's all in it. And he was like, well, I got a Nectar record, and he's like, this is not the best Nectar record ever, but it was.
It was great. It was
Remember the Future.
Remember the Future.
Remember the Future.
Which is
I know that dude was drumming on that. I don't know if he drummed on all of them or what, but whoever posted that used that as the example. And I got this one. I was like, it's not the best one, but it was like $7 or $8 bucks.
Great.
And I brought it home, and I'm like, what do you mean this is not the best one? Like, what do the other ones fucking sound like, for Christ's sake?
Cabin in the Ocean is great, and
Well,
Journey to the Center of the Eye is awesome.
Yeah, Ron Howden. Thank you, Paul. Ron Howden.
Ron Howard.
Met him in 2020, a week before COVID closed everything. Oh, that's fucking terrible. Captain Carbs up in the mug. All right. Are you down there with Danny? What about George Michael's sister? That's some old GMRN news. What the fuck? Trying to keep up with it.
Al Di Meola almost died.
Oh yeah,
On
tell that
stage.
story. I was gonna play some Al Di Meola tonight.
He was playing Bucharest, and
Also, nobody's ever looked more like a raper than Al Di Meola. Let's throw that out there. He's Rape City.
he was performing, and he kind of went to held his chest, and obviously having a heart attack.
He almost pulled a Johnny Guitar
He
Watson.
had like a massive heart attack.
Yeah, he almost pulled a Johnny
Yeah,
Guitar Watson. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, he seems to be stable,
Stable.
recovering.
Yeah.
Turned to forever. If you don't know,
That's one of those when people say, "Is he okay?" No, he had a fucking heart attack.
my favorite. Paco de Lucia, Al Di Meola, and John McLaughlin doing acoustic. There are 3 acoustics.
The three tenors.
It's called Night in San Francisco. Fantastic.
I've got
One
some,
of the best acoustic live albums
I've got some solo
ever heard.
Di Meola stuff as well. He's a great player, but man, he just looks like a something. 70s raper.
I think all of his things have to have like a descriptive, like adjective.
What's up, Eddie?
Adjective and followed by a noun. Elegant warrior. Elegant gypsy, romantic warrior. Return to forever, doesn't it?
Frivolous beacon. I just made that one up. Would that work?
Okay.
Frivolous beacon.
Frivolous beacon. It does work.
Correct.
Put down the right song.
My carpal and my tunnels bother me. Man.
My fingers like
Listen,
did this today.
this is my good shoulder.
Ugh. What is that? You got no cartilage.
Oh, it's bone on
It's all
bone, baby.
bone.
Bone on bone. That's how we do it around these parts. Bone on fucking bone, baby.
And just your bones.
Oh, what the fuck am I saying? Did you hear Did you hear Bandcamp got sold? It's not a bit.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize that.
Are they gonna do away with no fee Fridays that they do?
I don't know. They shouldn't.
No.
Record Hound, what's up, man?
That's how they stand out. Although I think Bandcamp, I like Bandcamp a lot because there's places where you can buy vinyl. There's places you just listen.
Do you know who owned and ran Bandcamp?
No.
Fucking Epic Games, as in like Fortnite.
Out of Raleigh.
Cary. But yeah, right down the road here. So like 45 minutes from here, probably like 20 minutes from Cameraman.
Or did they just buy it?
No. Well, it was one of their properties, and
Yeah.
Epic had a so Fortnite and Bandcamp is like right down the road here, literally. But I guess Epic laid off like a shit ton of people and cut a bunch of resources and whatnot, trimming fat. They're trimming some big time fat. And one of the big time fats that they trimmed was Bandcamp, and now let me see. I got some information here. Originally purchased by Epic in 2022, now been divested to
Aaron Griffin.
Song Trader, TRADR, amid layoffs. Epic Game also announced they've laid off 16% of their workforce.
20 people.
Pretty crazy. So, but yeah, hopefully nothing much changes because I think, like you said, I think Bandcamp does it right. The only thing, and can I get a fucking amen? The only thing wrong with Bandcamp is there is no volume slider available on the fucking site. What are we fucking saying? And it's so much louder than everything else in my browser. Always. Doesn't matter the album. Always. And you hit play. I'm like, oh fuck, that's blasting. Where's the little speaker icon? I'll click on that and I'll drag the little guy down.
Your PC has a speaker.
Sure, for Chrome and for that, but it makes, if you're mixing it with other things,
yeah,
you have to bring it like way far down. So now everything else is out of whack. The way you fix that, you put, ever since, I don't know, 1997, you put the little speaker icon, you click on it, it's got the little draggy bar. Sometimes it's vertical, Steve. Sometimes it's horizontal. But there's always a fucking draggy bar.
Draggy bar.
They didn't put the draggy bar. Bandcamp just blast you. Anyway, but I love the site, and I love if you sign in.
But that is what you can expect if you do go to Bandcamp.
True. Oh, you mean
Get blasted.
What did he say?
What?
That's I don't want to talk.
I don't mean
to,
like that.
Compressed to hell. Oh, if they're like the online stuff. Aaron says he owns it now. All records will be $80. Yep. Blasted by a flute. That's something else. Let me tell you. Something else. Oh, this hurts so bad. It's like distractingly bad.
You need some Voltaren? I didn't bring it.
I mean, if you got any extra Biktarvy, well, you may need to talk to your physician to see if Biktarvy is for you.
I've got some Victabac.
Oh, I like Victabac better than Biktarvy. Because if I need to, yeah, we'll say there ain't no tape, but it's rewinding. It's reviewing, as Jay would say. It's reviewing. It's in a Q review.
Tape is reviewing.
It's in a Q review state right now.
Okay.
You remember that?
No.
Q review. Some VCR said Q review.
It did say Q review.
Ah, ha, 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 ha.
Well, let me show you what I brought a while back.
What the fuck?
So,
Well, Jay's not here anymore.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, geez.
So my friend John, who
Jay's-
I think is watching tonight,
Jay's catching
shout out
strays.
to Mr. Dr. John. He has a show on WTOB called Your Local Music Checkup with Dr. John. And he reached out to a local company that does pre-rolls, Delta 8, Delta 9.
I don't know what any of that is.
They didn't bite, but he reached out to another company in Asheville called Covert. which I'm totally down with this. I was down with this company before he reached out to him.
Sure.
Really cool logo, by the way. Oh. Is that what we do when we talk about this? But they were totally interested in sponsorships. They sponsored his show, as well as Uncle Watson's Widow.
Oh,
and
great.
whatever else Dr. John decides he wants to do, they're sponsoring. So they sent him a bunch of swag, and in addition to a really cool.
I'd lose the C in there.
So
So it's just swag stuff we all get.
I brought both you and Jay a couple of their Garanimals, which is an indica.
Oh, wait a minute.
These are some vape pens.
Oh, what any of this is?
Delta 8 and THC 0.
I'll have to put them on eBay because I don't know what any of this is.
I don't put them. So that's one for you and one for Jay. That's
Sure.
an indica. And then here's a
Look how the light hits it though.
There's a nice hybrid
Hits it.
over apple fritter.
Apple fritter, you said.
Yeah, little hybrid action.
How the light hits it.
Love the logo, and
It's a really cool logo.
I got a T-shirt with that on it. And here's a couple of lighters for y'all.
Oh, that's dope. Look at that. Sure.
But I think Rumman Record Night would make a great target for sponsorship.
Let me tell you something. Who would you want? Who better would you want as your hype man? This motherfucker right here. Come on. If you're helping us out, I'll hype you till my fucking grave. I mean, let's keep it a buck. Please ship them to Ohio, please. Shane? No THC ripoff? It's not entirely true, Nate.
No.
That's not true.
No.
But, yeah. My leg itches. I might have a slight case of the scunge.
Scunge?
That's what my mom always said.
Or the crunge.
That will help your shoulder for sure? Sure.
Want to tell you about my good friend?
Sure. That's pretty cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
we need to get up with those
So
guys.
I need to get you in touch with them, and they in touch with you, because I think
Yeah. Send them my LinkedIn. I don't have a link.
you're
Send them my dot matrix resume. How old is this guy? I did want to mention. Fuck. Oh, I didn't bring this up. I didn't download the graphic for this, but I did want to show this.
I had intended on bringing Dr. John here tonight. He has a vast knowledge of tons of the music that you guys really love. More like classic metal, punk,
Sure.
stuff from the earlier days, as well as, huge King's X and huge like Motorhead and all that shit.
I can't find the. Anyway.
But he also has interviewed tons of bands. He worked for a periodical in Cleveland and did a lot of reviews and tons of. He's a good writer and has done tons of good things for. What are you doing?
I'm trying to. I'll do it without the fucking graphic. We talked about it on the program. One of the most legendary. I need to bring it up because I thought this was so.
All right, let's just go to commercial and you work it out.
Fuck. No, Mike Patton or Patton versus the Executioners. I want to get the same fucking image. Okay, I'm gonna use this fucking ridiculous image.
Whatever.
But it always looks fucking super Nazi and shit.
Sure.
So if you rock that on the shirt, you're liable to get your fucking ass beat. People don't understand. But anyway, it's not. I mean, it's Mike Patton and it's Executioners, who are African American DJ crew. So it's Mike Patton and a DJ like turntablist wiki crew. And this album is fucking tastic. And never been released on vinyl.
Has Mike Patton ever done anything that you don't like?
I mean, there's stuff that I like more than others.
Or you like just eat any piece of shit he'll put out?
No. Because there's stuff where he does a lot of mouth noises and just he's almost trying to be irritating on purpose. I love it, respect it, and I think it's cool, but I'm not going to sit around and listen to it and be like, bro, this is fucking vibey, right? It's not that. Nice fresh fade. Thank you, Shane. Appreciate you, buddy. But this is not one of those. This is a great album. And I mean, he's a top 5 kind of rock personality ever for me, really. But it was a 2005 album, never been released on vinyl, and it's going to be coming out. Well, it's an anniversary. Anniversary? How many years is that? 20? 2005. That's 20, right?
Oh,
Sure.
18.
Okay. Well, it's going to be coming out this March. That's how far ahead they're promoting it. But it's such a big deal because it's never been released on vinyl before. So, some of you guys out there, Scotty Strychnine, I'm looking in your direction maybe. Put this feather in your cap. March. I guess you can, I don't know when you can pre-order, but pretty cool though. Waggy Tail. Will Bananas pre-order? I hear Ipicac's next release is a literal turd. What is it? I don't know much of what they're releasing nowadays, like stuff. But I did want to mention, you know, over on Twitch, large portion, 90% of this program, this channel's content generated from the Twitch side of things. You don't mind following over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Grown Man Record Night. Streaming every night of the week except for Thursdays and generally not Saturdays either. But on Wednesdays, we do a Wednesday watch party where we watch really bad movies or old game shows and shit like that. Just hang around, take some shots, hang out and chill. But one thing we get to do every year, and this is the second official iteration of Scaretoberoween.
Oh, yeah.
Starting next week.
Scaretoberoween.
So the best of the worst of horror, slasher, shot on video nonsense for the month of October, and we're gonna pick some fucking bangers to show you that we haven't shown before, hopefully. If we have shown them before, I expect Scotty Strychnine to tell me within the first 5 minutes of the film, and we'll go to an alternate. Have an audible every week, because we did that one time. It's like, check this out. These guys get lost in the country, and Scotty's like, we watched this last year. And I was like, no, no, he didn't. He's like, yep. And somebody else was like, yeah, where the kids come down from the thing. And I was like, oh, fuck. All right, well, let me back. But anyway. Installed and signed up for Twitch, and it won't let me on it? Oh, fuck. What the hell, dude? That's some horse, bud. Some horse.
We'll let you on it.
Some certified horse. Well, yeah, so Scaretoberoween starts next Wednesday.
Toberoween.
Gonna be good stuff. What do you know about anything? What do you know about partying or anything else?
What?
What do you know about partying or anything else?
You have to start slow.
Okay.
But build. Reach an intense point, like about a third of the way through. And come down a little. Then you can bring that intense point back.
Sure.
Okay.
Hit play on the program machine.
What's it? Are we gonna watch it?
Yeah, I think it's a Godzilla flick. That's cool.
Come back here.
Correct. I got a 6-pack and nothing to do. Steve, what do you know about Animal Collective?
I know some of the folks don't like them.
You bought the record album.
I have one.
I got a CD.
I have two.
I've got the CD with the jam on the front, and then you bought that album, and I was really jealous
the
about
Strawberry Jam.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I got that one. I've got another one too, and they don't like that one either.
Oh yeah, some people, because they get weird.
They get noisy.
They get noisy and weird. Which fuck them. I mean, there's lots of channels where you can go hear shit that's not noisy and weird. You know what I mean? This is. I mean, we play down the middle stuff too, sure, but like, you know, there's lots of places to hear other stuff.
Right.
In general. But new record from the.
Hey, there's Jay.
The fuck?
Whoa!
What the fuck?
Looked like you left.
Well, no,
Jay's still here.
I just want
Here, Jay.
Jay's
Since
actually
you're here,
still
I
here.
revealed this, and half of it's yours. You don't have to apologize. Here.
Actually, I think he kind of does, Steve.
Here, Jay.
He may have to apologize.
you gotta get down on one knee.
Jay's got to apologize.
In here.
He came back for his free vape pen. Somebody's saying that you left and was watching, and you turned around and came back for this. Okay.
New sponsor of the program. Not this program.
Not yet. But no. New Animal Collective album out today. I don't. How do you describe these guys? Neo psych, glittery pop, noise. I mean, it kind of runs the gamut. And
It kind of remind me of like more of an electronic version of Ween.
okay,
Is that off the mark?
but they've been around. They've been around a long fucking time, like
Yeah.
over 20 years.
Yeah.
These guys. And a brand new record today. What isn't it now? Is the name of the record? And I didn't get a chance to sample. No, I did. I sampled a little bit of it. I mean, it was Animal Collective. And you know what was fucked? Here's what's fucked. Is I'm listening to this and I'm like, man, this is like jangly pop. I'm like, I don't remember them being jangly pop. I'm like, maybe they're just being fucking stupid. And I go to the next song and it's like, oh, it's weird, but it's like jangly pop, a little noisy, punky. Like, the fuck? And I'm like, oh no. It's Animal Collective, not Animals Leaders. That's what I actually thought it was Animals as Leaders. Have you ever listened
Animals
to
as Leaders.
Have you listened to those guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought it was. But I'm like, no, Animal Collective, the fucking Strawberry Jam record that I have. Fuck.
The one I borrowed for like.
Yeah. You borrowed the CD for like 2 years, gave it back to me, and then went and bought the record out from under me. Perfect. Sure.
Well, you're pretty easy to buy out from under because you don't leave your house.
I do for records, but no, you just ran across it somewhere.
Yeah. Probably Ed McKay.
We stopped to get ice cream. So Nate's out hanging out with a bunch of folks from the VC.
Yeah.
Nate better be throwing some fist bumps out from the rest of us to the rest of the guys in the VC.
As long as they don't knock their ice cream over.
Don't knock your ice cream over for your fist bumps, but... What flavor ice cream did Harry get? That's what I want to know.
Pistachio.
You think? That's my go-to.
No?
Pistachio's like, what are you doing, Jay? If that's copyrighted, don't do that.
Something you wrote?
Oh, I know it, Jay. No, don't. Those are the ones that'll surprise you. Rocky Road for Patrick.
Michael.
Jake Trout and the Flounders. They do all golf covers. They're these classic songs, but they change them around with like
About
golf titles. Yeah.
What if they do Golf Girl? That Caravan.
I can use.
I bet they don't. That's
give
a
me-
great song.
Give us some titles.
Love
Jay.
the one you.
Love the one you whiff.
Yeah. Love to.
I love to play. I love to play.
Low riser.
I'm not even going to repeat that.
Let it fly.
Time to let it fly. RESP wagon. What?
Strugglers.
Strugglers Blues.
This is real. This is a golf like parody band.
That's pretty funny.
What about She Got the Gold Mine and I Choked Up on the Shaft?
Wait.
On the fairway again? On the fairway again? Oh,
Hell, you could do REM's Drive and just leave it like, that's not funny.
I'm in it right now, Nate.
Or Driver?
Holy shit.
Driver 8.
He's right in the middle of it. So there's an Austin like VC meetup right now. So there's like Nate Mars is watching us right now, and he's with a whole bunch of people from the VC, which is super fucking cool. Isn't that cool? Also, football town in the USA.
Did NC State win?
They did not.
They did not.
They did not.
Lost to Virginia.
Lost their Virginia?
They lost their
I remember when I lost my Virginia. Let me tell you what. I had one really sad aunt. I learned that from fucking Richard Dawson. For your punchline, Steve. It's a great punchline move.
The pursed lips.
I'll call them Poochie
Poochie
lips. Poochie lips. You know what they say? Pursed lips sink ships. You like the Asherah Temple, Steve? Or we'll just wait till you get done doing your playing your fucking Candy Crush or whatever.
What's Song Trader?
Huh?
Song Trader.
That's who bought Bandcamp.
Oh. John says it's a licensing company.
Oh.
A lot will happen. For example, covers will be a problem.
Oh, really?
Guaranteed they will force all acts to acquire rights for a fee to do.
Oh. So it could change the game.
It could change the game. Because before you could put whatever you want on there.
Sure. Yeah, we could just record some nonsense and throw it on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something to think about.
Kind of license yourself, basically.
What's up, old radios? Cameraman wrote a short story this week. Well, I adapted an old Bananas tale. It goes, Old Billy, book bag, no Billy. Yeah. I remember that one.
Do you?
It doesn't end well. I'll just leave it there. It doesn't end well.
Oh, Billy, book bag.
Yeah, it doesn't end well. You like Asherah Temple, Steve?
I do.
The very first record, which is probably pretty hard to come by. I don't know in terms of like reissues and stuff. It doesn't seem like it's been officially reissued in quite a while. 50th anniversary dropped today, actually. Man, this would be really cool to pick up. Recorded in 70, released in 71 on.
I got a hundo in my wallet right now.
You got a hundo? Burning a hole in it?
I hate getting those because he's like, how the fuck am I going to spend this?
Oh, dude,
You pull that out and it's like, oh no, I can't make change for that.
dude, my dad will be like, heard they come out with a new iPad. Why don't you go pick me up that new iPad? And I'm like, okay, cool. And I'll go pick it up and whatever. That's what he wants. He's old dude. Like, do what you want, man. And then I hand it to him or whatever. He's like, all right, how much was it? I was like, oh, $4.29 or whatever. He starts peeling off hundreds, and I'm like, oh, God damn it. I'm going to have like $429 in my wallet. Great. A perfect
Hey,
situation.
Jack, can you just Venmo me?
Yeah, I mean, like,
What would he say if you said that?
I was like, what else
would
is he
he
going to
say?
do? I mean, he knows about PayPal and shit, but like, then I have to remember, because it's like muscle memory. I never use cash for shit. I've been paying my yard dude.
You'll be carrying $429 in your wallet for like 6 months.
But I have to remember, I go to the fucking grocery store on a Friday night and I drop a $1.10. Use cash. And without thinking, I'll pull out my phone or boop, and I'm like, oh fuck! I had all that cash in my wallet.
You can
dude.
always go to the bank and deposit.
Not since the '98, can I? Sweet Tea told me she had an appointment at her bank, and I'm like, what the fuck? Are you going to prison?
Sweet Tea, I was talking to her this week. There's this old house that belonged to one of the tobacco. No, it's the Haynes family. It's a museum now, a modern art.
As in
museum.
like Hanes underwear.
It's where
Hanes beefy
That's where I
tees.
interviewed
Maya Angelou.
No, Talking Heads. David Byrne.
I love to drink liquor.
He's put on display there. Anyway,
I like poetry.
but
Give me some liquor.
they have these old school, old house, not mansion, but really nice, fine old stone house. These huge doors. She could not figure out how to open the door.
Who couldn't?
Sweet Tea.
Oh.
So she was trying to figure out how to open the door, and she couldn't really figure out how to open the door.
She's gonna watch this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's got in her car and
Bet. Fuck it.
I just thought it was kind of funny.
You know, when we worked at when we went to NC State University, we specifically sat outside of one of the little fast food dining areas. They had a Taco Bell and a Little Dino's. I don't know if everybody remembers Little Dino's. Inside of this little sub shop, inside this little like area, and a convenience store I think was right beside it. And then they had some tables outside, so we would sit outside, and this side door was always locked. And we sat there on purpose to watch people all like fucking
Try to open this.
cool guy walk up. Because let me tell you something. Here's a little bit of information. Nobody looks cool getting the frown on a door. You cannot do it. It's impossible. I've seen people fall down and get up and just be like, God damn, fuck. And look cool about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when you walk up to a door and do the, everybody looks like a schmuck. Everybody. And we would just sit there and go, Brown. I remember Danny Rich, who just followed the program. Sitting right by the door. Some chick goes up, he's like, and Danny would go, Brown. We called it getting the frown on the door. Getting the frown on the door. Brown. Little Dino's is fire. Oh, yeah. I loved it. I used to get a pepperoni sub with honey mustard, onion, and lettuce.
That sounds pretty good.
That just made me salivate. Or I could be having an epileptic seizure, Steve.
Caesar salad?
Which is great with some honey mustard, onion, and lettuce. And pepperoni.
Or a hot harissa.
All the pepperoni you got in your little container on the salad bar, because fuck you, I'm over 18. Those of you that know.
Hey, we worked a lot. We've been working a lot together lately.
Yeah, making football programs.
Went up in the mountains this past week.
All day shoot.
All day shoot. Talking to the Dr. Leaf.
The foremost expert on fall leaf color.
The fall color guy. You can find
Fall color.
find him on Facebook. The fall color guy.
Fall color guy. Nice gentleman.
Yeah. Super nice. He doesn't know how to dress.
That I didn't
But he's not the only. When I was doing my summer concert series, if you're a band and you're going to go on TV, you'd think you might dress the part.
or you're going to be super punky and look stupid
Or super punky.
and look stupid on purpose.
No, people look like they're coming and they're going to play 6 hours later and they wore the clothes they're going to wear before the show.
Sleep
But that's what
clothes.
they were wearing. I was like, what? What are you wearing that?
I'm either going to show out or I'm going to show out. It's going to be one or the other. I'm not keeping up with chat very well. I'm sorry. Door frown. Danny coined it. Yeah, he did. True story. Pizza's ready. Oh, Record Hound with some pizza. You cooking some pizza, brother? Whew. What you got in the oven? Anybody ever made lo mein? You ever made lo mein? I want to learn how to make lo mein like properly.
I'll tell you though, that golden bowl is pretty.
Old GB. I got things out of socket. It's a relative problem. What do we got next? Oh,
What relative? Who's relative?
my Uncle Den. He was an alcoholic too. I will say Aaron Griffin dropped me something nice and early this morning.
Brooks Robinson died this.
He did. The human vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
Take a look at Brooks
And-
Robinson at
and
third base.
I find it pretty cool that the Orioles kind of clinched. You know, they're
Yeah. Shouts to TV Cigar. He's a big Orioles guy. But even though he's not a Cub, Brooks Robinson is one of my favorite baseball players of all time. I grew up pitching and I grew up playing third base.
He's
And
a solid player.
he was just perfect. He's the perfect player. But there was one, I don't remember what highlight series it is, but I remember it's old film, and they go, this is the voiceover goes, take a look at Brooks Robinson at third base. And it's like kind of slowed down, and you hear the ball goes down the third base line, and it's like way outside foul, but it's fair, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bounced foul.
Sure.
And he does this move like this where he catches the ball like this, like backhands it, but then they freeze it. And then they let it go, and he throws this monster over to first base. It was some rain delay theater action. That's where I saw that.
Okay.
You know, every time there was rain delay, they would show these old highlights.
Yep.
And fucking, oh, it's the best.
Like Twib.
This week in baseball. Anyway, Aaron,
Oh, the guy from the association died.
so what?
They had a number of hits.
Okay. Aaron hit me super early this morning. Little woke me up. But I was happy about it. Brand new Midnight Danger track in the synthwave. And it's a name your own price. If you're a fan of synthwave music, look on Bandcamp. Speaking of Bandcamp, for Midnight Danger, you can name your own price. Basically, download this single for free. Not what this is about, but on that tip, a brand new Gunship album dropped today. Big fan of Gunship. I didn't like these cats at first because it was synthwave music that had a lot of vocals to it. And originally I just really, really didn't vibe with that. But now I fucking love it. Like, I absolutely fucking love it. And I jammed a lot of this today. Called Unicorn. They dive into fantasy and reveal an imagination on this 14-track electric thrill ride. Listen to these special guests, Steve. John Carpenter. Gavin Rossdale. I don't get that one. Dave Lombardo? I kind of sort of also don't get that one. Carpenter Brutes on this. Some other people that you guys probably don't know. But pretty crazy. So looking forward to checking out more of Gunship's Unicorn. I got one of theirs on vinyl, and everything they've released I've been a fan of. And a band that I've passed on some of their stuff on vinyl and regretted it because now it's super out of print and hard to find. And Harry Kirkman, R.I.P.
Yes, that's who I was mentioning. Associate.
Chance is voted to go back to the hotel, so this is where it dies. Oh no.
The man who designed the nutrition facts label you find on all food stuff this week. His name is Berkey Belzer.
Oh, Double B?
Yep. Burke.
Nate, you gotta go rogue. Now's when you step up. This is your time to shine. And dude, did you have a chance? I posted this as a Discord program preview. So I try to do once a week, but it's been more like every several weeks. I drop a little nugget in the Discord as to what's going to be on the show tonight. Mm-hmm. And this turned out to be, and we definitely need a graphic for this at some point. It's a wild card of the week because, largely all the stuff I mentioned and the stuff that came out today is stuff I was familiar with, Michael familiar, and knew that it would be cool or like it's awesome that they released a new album or whatever. But this is one of those things where I just saw the cover and I saw this cover's right up my alley. Are you watching a movie on your phone?
No.
Okay. I saw this cover and I was like, oh dude, what is this? And so I did a little copy and paste, dropped it over, and oh my God, it's from this band, Descartes Kant.
What?
Descartes Kant, as in like the philosophers.
Descartes.
Designed and engineered by the genius indie rock post-punk quartet from Mexico, which I didn't derive from the video that I watched. Album contains astounding visuals with utterly jaw-dropping songs. Agree. strongly, just 10 out of 10, strongly agree. One of the best things I've heard this year.
Really?
Yeah, really cool stuff. Like I was really blown away. This came out on Cleopatra, and maybe it's my fault, but like when I see Cleopatra, I imagine it's going to be a reissue of something like older punky, older metal or whatever. I thought that was what it was. Maybe something I didn't know about from back in the day, some electro punk pop from like the early 80s or something. But no, it's kind of a newer band. Dude, check out these guys. I'm telling you. Descartes Accant. After Destruction. A for Destruction. After Destruction. Missing an F. Austin is becoming a comedy center too. Joe Rogan's Mothership Club. I've heard Joe Rogan's Mothership Club is the ultimate comedy club, brother. I think I've heard that's all the comics say it's the perfect spot. Like patrons say it's a perfect spot to watch comedy and have a good time, and comics say it's the perfect place, the perfect room to work and have a good experience as a performer as well. So apparently Rogan has really put it together for that. What's up, Detroit Dan? What about them Lions, baby? Putting on them pack last night.
Yeah.
Shit was fucking gnarly. Lions looking like a ball club, Steve.
Good for them.
Football. I like to see the Lions do. They've been having problems for a while. And I like the pack, but you know, I don't like teams to be good for too long. It's like,
Have you watched Monday Night Football?
Yeah.
You seen their new intro?
Yeah, it's got
tight.
Who's that fat bearded guy that apparently I look like?
Chris Stapleton.
Sure.
But the drummer
is
Santana's wife.
Oh, really?
Carlos Santana's wife. Yeah.
That's not the girl from Lenny Kravitz's drummer?
No.
No?
Carlos Santana's wife.
Oh, it was a black chick with an afro playing drums. Well, I thought that's who it was.
Oh, there you go. I think you need to go back to training.
Well, they kicked me out a few times. Lines looking like they're real, yeah. Ball club.
And I think in response to that, Sunday Night Football now has, what's that chick that sings their... Anyway, they got her acting like she's playing the drums. Really?
I like that girl we shot up there. Super happy blonde chick.
She's super nice.
Sure.
Oh man.
We got a.
Yeah.
So I started this off. I talked about this earlier in the start over. 3, 2. The first record we played this evening. I thought about this the other night.
Is this what we played?
Correct.
Oh.
Not a record. I've never seen this shown in the vinyl community other than this program, actually. Not that it's not Sam Fantastic or anything, but I think it's pretty damn good. And it's different. It's different. It's an 80s jazz record, which, hold that phone, it's not what you're thinking. I'm not talking to ECM. I don't even know what label this is. What's that say? Mopro?
Yep.
Mopro? This is Cal Collins with Cracked Rib. 100% bought it for the cover back in the day. It's Cal Collins trio with the it's Cal Collins with the Steve Schmidt trio. But I bought it because this guy's eating ribs and French fries, and he looks like he's got a little case of the whole heartburn. That's why I bought it. He's a jazz guitarist and a damn good one, if you ask me, if I do say so my damn self. Really enjoy this, man. And like I said, it's something cool and unique. I think it's like 85. Not a super expensive record. If you like guitar jazz, maybe worth a little, maybe take a little peek into it. It might not be your bag, but you know what? Turns out it might be.
Your bag.
Your bag. You see, Amel, it's just you, me, your balls in this drawer. Name that movie, somebody. Name that movie.
Say it again.
You see, Emil, it's just you, me, your balls, this drawer.
Meatballs?
Incorrect. Merv got it. Dragnet 89.
Really?
Yeah, with Tom Hanks and Dan Aykroyd.
Wow.
That's quick, Merv. That's good, baby. Yeah, like I was talking about earlier, little tab in the ocean action. This shit goes for some change nowadays. This is one of those thrift store pickups. I mean, not the thrift
It's been reissued. This is like a RSD.
Now, where's this from? You read that label? Look at the price tag.
McKay.
McKay, the most overpriced bookstore or record store in this area.
Well,
Yes. It was like $3 back in the day. Okay. I also got Yawning Man there for $6. So every now and then you could
every once in a while
you could come out.
you go there just to find one that.
And it makes you feel better. When you think you've got over on somebody.
You got 'em, yeah.
Yeah, you think you got over, then that's good stuff. Los Amos. Roxy Baker. What do you guys say? You guys are drunk. Great out. Yeah, sir, Darren. That's some good stuff, baby. That's I was talking about earlier how I learned about nectar from a record store gentleman, and that was part of the evolution of finding shit and whatever. Shouts to our pal fucking Ragnar. Holy shit, this record. Ragnar, our pal from Iceland, sent this ham record. I'm assuming they pronounce it ham. Maybe it's ham. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Ham? Sure. And the name of the... You want to take a chance on the name of the album?
Take a chance. Take a chance.
I couldn't find this, actually. I looked it up on this. I couldn't find it on this guy.
Longvar helviti mananam.
I would describe... Originally, I would have described these guys as kind of a Queens of the Stone Age-ish type band. This seems a little more aggressive than that at times, and like almost kind of traditional singing, but the some gnarly music behind it. But really cool stuff coming out of Iceland. I don't think these guys have been got a year on that. Can you see a year? Because it looked like they had broken up. I'd had some. He'd sent some Hum CDs before, but first piece of wax we've ever got. Really cool record though.
2017.
2017. So I don't know if they got back together or what. Somebody. When I looked it up, it was like they broke up or something. But maybe they got back together. Maybe that's a compilation. I don't know.
Well, they usually go into hibernation in the wintertime.
Okay. He only said it after Tom Hanks shut his ball in the drawer. Yeah. Was Emil was. Chewing gum, Snickers bar, and my attorney badge kisser. Say less, son. Oh. It's a perfect album. It's a fucking perfect. Side A of this is just about a fucking perfect record. I don't give a good goddamn. It's Billy Ocean's. That what I call, and pardon me, I don't mean to be this guy. What I call it, 80s black guy guitar tone. That plucky over like the R&B stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why can't it doing that? I don't, good, bad, otherwise. Why can't it doing that? I love that fucking guitar tone on that record. So just that plucky makes me feel like I'm in like Vice City driving around. You know what I mean? Little man. What's up, Bill? Spoken like the little sister on Everybody Hates Chris. That's funny. But yeah, I love that record so much. Dig It a Week from last week. Picked it up at that new spot we found in Salisbury. Hole in the Collection, Judas Priest, British Steel. Sounds pretty damn good. got a couple of places. Then I'm a little bit, but it's. I mean, for the money, it was kind of where I'm not upset about this at all. I'm super glad to have it in the collection. And talk about it, just a fucking record full of hits. I don't think I realized how many like quintessential like Priest songs are on this record. That just it's like banger after banger that you already know. For somebody like me, that's like I knew of them back in the day, but I wasn't like that guy, you know. Same with like Maiden. I thought that was weird, like old man metal, like when I was in high school. Now I'm just like, holy shit, why wasn't I listening to it? What's up, DJ Trish? Welcome back, Steve, Trish says.
1980, thank you. 1980.
1980?
Yeah.
In the car heading back to base? Blink twice if you need help, Nate.
It was my sophomore year in high school. You born?
What year?
1980.
I was not in kindergarten. I was in preschool, a quarter mile up the road at the corner. I was in preschool. Already getting in trouble for showing people my wiener. That's a true story. No, we don't do that. I'm like, bitch, you better watch out. We show people our wiener now. I mean, the teacher telling me we don't do that. I'm like, oh, we most certainly do. Because this little girl over here's got some blonde hair, and she's about to look at his wiener. She's going to look right in the end of it. I don't give a fuck.
We call that family tradition.
Yeah. And that was the best family reunion I ever went to. See, you ruined my punchline. That's okay. But no, it's a true story. I was showing people my wiener. They loved it. That's the takeaways. They fucking loved it, Steve. One of the ain't nobody else in the VC showing this. Let me just go ahead and throw that out there. Ain't nobody else in the VC showing this, and everybody's gonna think, yeah, for good reason. Let me just I'll save you the hassle. Chazman's
Centrifuge. Yeah.
So it's a great read the story. There's no shot I can read that on the cover, but it's a numero group. You guys love the numero group, which is an archivist label. But this cat, he released some bullshit in the mid 80s that was never released and just like lost in time. So the numero group folks found this and put it out. What the hype sticker say?
It's from the blown out motherboard of West Philadelphia's master control programmers. Charles Grossman broke off to explore his own personal outer space experience. With just a DW-8000 to keep him company, University City's loneliest cyborg issued this 8-song electro-mellow statement in 1989. Spectral synths, pulsating programming, and yes, a keytar. Set the soundtrack to your next game of Spy Hunter. Jam on.
Come on.
Jam on to a sound more sophisticated. I have a good friend who plays a guitar, by the way.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
We played, some of you guys may know, but yeah, look at that. He's guitar all day long. We played a lot of shows with it. Some of you guys may know this group, a group called Family Force 5. But they had a lot of guys with guitars, and they would hold up signs on the stage and for like, cheer, throw your hands up, or like whatever. Somebody was like holding signs up, but there was a couple of guys with guitars. It was pretty guitarded. But true story. Family Force 5. You've probably ran across a used CD at a store somewhere. Yeah. We're still doing. Pulled out this one. I'm starting to have I got a little pee tickle going on downstairs.
Uh-oh.
Pulled out Elders Innate Passage. The newest of the Elder records. You send this Aaron Griffin? I think Aaron Griffin's old record over there, boy. Oof.
Yeah.
The man, the myth, the legend. A little download code down there.
What's your favorite Elder record?
Reflections of a Floating World.
Knew you were going to say.
Yeah. probably followed by Dead Root Stirring, then Lore. But that's now you're starting to split hairs. Like past the first two, you're splitting hairs.
I really didn't.
Damn. You wanted to play this one.
Yeah. Tonight we had a Harvest Moon.
Big old moon.
And although there is a song Harvest Moon, I think it came out in 92. The Harvest album is celebrating its 50th anniversary. And I thought it would apropos to maybe play a little Neil Young. It's a great album.
Fantastic album.
And I was surprised I don't have this album.
Really?
Because I was like, oh, well, maybe I have it downstairs and I didn't know it. Cause
I thought this was one I had that wasn't in the cover. That's just in like the inner sleeve.
Yeah.
Because I've got one Neil Young that's just in the inner sleeve. That's something I picked up at a Goodwill trash bin, basically. That plays and it's fine. It's not. Apparently, I do actually have that one. 50 years of Neil Young putting people to sleep. Come on, Merv.
Come on now.
I dig Neil. One of the defining moments of my musical life to me is the first time I heard Neil Young's Unplugged. That completely blew me away. I was in high school. I was a sophomore in high school, and I remember, playing baseball and for some reason that coming on, I recorded a VHS of it, and I just played it over and over and over. And I didn't know him from Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, or Buffalo Springfield, or the stuff in this. I didn't know anything about Neil Young.
When I was a freshman in college, I worked for the University Union at Georgia, and they had acts come through, like the B-52s, of course, they're local. But I think Sting, his Island of the Blue Turtle tour came through, so we would do stage setups and all kinds of, AV shit for shows at the Coliseum. And Neil Young came, and I got to see him, but I also worked the stage and all that stuff. But during sound check, no one was allowed to be in the arena at all.
Oh wow!
Because he needed total no one there.
He did his own sound check and stuff.
But it was the Trans tour, which Trans
I get
pissed off a lot of people. But it was weird because he'd do he'd be on stage and he'd take a break and go backstage, and there would be a camera back there, and this guy. Actor portraying a reporter interview. It was kind of silly, this AV show they had. But then when he came out in the middle of his show, he came out and just did an acoustic set. It was fucking.
I saw when I worked at the.
I do like that version of Mr. Soul. It's not Mr. Soul as we know it with Buffalo Springfield, but it's still it's cool.
Black and White Sting or Wolfpack Sting? It's funny you say that. Because I was just getting ready to say when I worked at the Greensboro Coliseum, my example of that was I always got there early because I worked for Arby's and we had to make the sandwiches to get everything ready. So before the doors open, obviously. And then when I got done doing what I was doing, I'd walk around the Coliseum or whatever. Sometimes I'd walk out, see what the stage looked like. Well, it was I think it was a WWF pay-per-view. So I walk in there and just to look at the ring and see what's up. And it was
a Royal Rumble or something.
Yeah, and I think it may have been a pay-per-view. It was a big event. I know that. I just wanted to see what the setup was. And when I went out there, The Rock and Stone Cold and Kane were all in the ring together, and I could specifically hear The Rock like explaining. Come over here. When I throw you over the top, there's gonna be a. And I was like, holy fucking shit. And the dude was looked up all of a sudden, was like, hey, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yelled at me. And I was like,
they don't want nobody.
I was like, oh my God.
They don't nobody to see that.
Yeah, it was gnarly. I freaked out. But yeah, I heard it was so quiet in there. I could hear every word The Rock was saying. It was so crazy. But yeah, moving on. Sorry.
Hey, get out of there.
Hey!
Just nosing in my bag. What's in there?
King of the Ring, 99. That would have been probably about right. Yeah.
You guys know a lot about that.
That's it.
Any Dale fans out there? Number 3.
Dale Crover.
Earnhardt.
3 Bull.
I went to a yard sale today, and she had a shit ton of Dale.
Really? Was it priced accordingly, or
I don't think so.
you went to a yard sale today?
Yeah, on the way home. I just saw it and I stopped, and I got something. I'll show it to you in a minute. And
Okay.
I've already broken it.
Oh. Tell us about this, though.
Oh yeah.
Don't use a word.
Okay. So I wanted to play this. I'm doing a show. Ledneck's doing a show in October for the Halloween weekend at one of our favorite little holes in the wall,
Scaretoberoween, please.
Scaretoberoween. And actually, for the first time ever, we're going to play a whole set, no Led Zeppelin.
Oh, is that right?
Because people are always like, "Oh, you guys are great, man."
Why'd that come out? Just people say
I
that?
just like people say things, and I was like, and well, here's how it came about.
That kid got cancer.
We don't get together a whole lot to rehearse because 22, 23 years. Yeah, it's a white label too. It's a white label demo promo. And so I'm putting together a set list, and I'm actually trying to bring on some of my favorite friends of mine who are singers also.
Sure.
I think they happen to all be women, but that's neither here nor there. But so we're adding some cool shit. You know, I think we're gonna do Magic Man by Heart, and we're gonna do.
Yeah.
But I talked to Becca, who I sing with Uncle Watson's widow, and
She's in the window?
She said, I want to do this song. So the last song you heard that we played tonight is the song that Becca's going to sing, and I cannot say the title on the air.
You can allude to it. Just don't be, you know.
No, that's something about certain people can't play rock and roll.
N-words can't play rock and roll.
Okay. Gee.
I'm just
But
saying.
anyway,
you can say N-word. You just
That's
can't.
the song. But I was like, "Oh, you sure?" Because there's a couple really cool funkadelic songs. I've always been wanting to do these. But she's, "Oh, those are cool. But can I really do this?" I was like, "Well, sure, okay. You know, whatever you want to do." It's a badass song.
Oh yeah, really, really great song. Yeah, I mean, no matter what you feel about it, Twitch are a bunch of Nazis. So I'm not even if you listen to gangster rap on your channel, if you say it personally, it's another whole bag of beans.
Bag of beans.
And I'm trying to buy this set of 2 jet skis with this Twitch money, so I'm just gonna shut that fucking mouth.
Buy a new set of golf clubs.
Oh, I got a set of golf club. Cobra all day long.
What balls you play?
I got a bunch of like randos right now, just because my mom had a bunch. She bought them from Goodwill. Me and Jay went through them, and Jay's like, "These are good balls." Like, but I think
Jay knows his balls.
Jay knows balls. I think when I go to have to purchase some, I'm gonna purchase some noodle.
What's she doing in the show?
Yeah, you know about the noodle? So cheap and decent balls, super soft. Aaron Griffin, what do you think about noodle?
Lozenge.
I mean, if money was no object, I'd be Bridgestone all day long.
It's still.
Correct. Yeah, man. Robbie Noodleman? That was what we played. You guys know what that fucking means. Exclamation point, vote, then the number of the track you would like to
I
run.
do have some digs, brother.
Exclamation point. I got a box over here.
Oh, John says she did play for Kravitz.
Oh,
It might be the same person.
yeah, probably.
It probably is.
Black chick with an afro drummer. It's probably the same person. Look, I'll give you the wide shot in this. So exclamation point, vote, the number of the track. I got to pee. Tell them a story, Steve.
What?
Tell them a story. Not a good place, Tim. Not a good place. Good time. Not a good time.
All right. Story. We got a show coming up. We got a few shows coming up. Talk about that. Coming in November, Vagabond Saints are doing a tribute to The Cure. And right now I'm just singing one song, but it's a really cool song called A Forest. I don't know if you remember A Forest. It's from one of their earlier albums. I think it's really fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun because, you know, doing Robert Smith, you know, I was kind of wondering, do I want to like totally do the whole thing? Because I got enough hair now where I could probably frizz it out and put a bunch of product in it or whatever. But yeah, that'll be fun. But then I think we're gonna finish the year back at the Ramcat, which is one of the bigger stages in Winston for live acts. My friend Doug, who does the Vagabond Saints, he's in a Rolling Stones tribute band called Beggars Banquet, and they've asked us to come play with them. It's like December 30th, or I don't think it's New Year's Eve, but it's very close to New Year's Eve. We're gonna play down at Ramcat at the end of the year, finish out 2023. It should be a lot of fun. I like doing that, although to open for other bands is not what we're designed for, because we, you know, kind of play a lot more than that.
You're going away too, fat boy, fat boy. Oh.
Tell me you want me to get up?
Yeah. Sure.
Are we doing the play thing already?
Yeah, we're voting right now.
Okay.
Liver Lobes, what's up? A Forest is a killer tune.
Yeah.
How'd it go at the Palmetto?
Very well. I ended up having to run sound, and all the power in the whole town went out
Damn.
just as we started to do sound check.
Ooh, Express Delivery's got 6 votes.
But we were able to start, you know, about 10 minutes late. But it went really well. Really well.
Oh, say that again? Well. Mistaker. Exclamation point, play. Good to see you, John. The fuck you sit over here?
My dinner.
This Indian food?
No, I think it's lamb meatballs, and there's some spicy harissa chicken or something.
What did he?
Hot honey chicken.
What's up, Kron?
Exclamation point vote.
Nope, too late. Play. Exclamation point, play. Mailbox mystery meat? You remember that shit? The only time I've ever had to stop and go take a shit in the middle of the show? I had diarrhea that night.
Mailbox.
I said, well, I shouldn't have ate that meat that was left in my mailbox. Oh, while we're doing the play thing, let's do a shot before we do all that.
All right. Yeah.
Get all crazy.
I did go out.
Pretty hungry,
I went
too.
to the fair tonight
More like the unfair, am I right?
because, you know, knowing it was a harvest moon, I was all excited. I was going to go get some really good shots of this huge moon over the Ferris wheel.
What are you, Portuguese?
The moon was not that huge. I was very disappointed in the size. I saw the moon last night. Yeah.
Hey, Red,
It was a lot bigger.
take a look at that moon. That sucker's huge.
Here's to
Here's to,
the guy who invented the labels that go on your food. Actually, one of the Marvelettes died also. Oh, and the man from Uncle. That skinny blonde-haired guy.
your uncle died?
Man from Uncle. Remember, you ever watch that show?
Rip Steve's uncle. Yeah. No, I'm thinking of My Favorite Martin.
My favorite Martin. Martin Short.
All right, let's do it. Do it. But do it. Go. I'm hitting start. 15 strong and capable players.
Oh yeah, Aaron said he shot for Randy and his heart attack.
Oh yeah, for sure.
One of our good friends had a heart attack.
Yeah.
We're
Whoa.
supposed to be getting together tomorrow for a big celebration.
Oh, we're celebrating.
70 years. Uh-oh, somebody's already off the board. God, he's tricky.
Whoa. Have we run this track before? I don't think so. Track record's 55. It's a quick track, apparently.
I'm bringing up the rear.
What I heard. It looks like a snake. 'Cause I'm a snake.
I'm a king snake.
Scotty Stricknon just fucking running through this. Look at this. I'm a road runner, honey.
A big wide table there.
And you can't keep up with me. Look at that. Just rolled right through it like it wasn't nothing. I think Scotty got stretched out. He may have warmed up a little bit.
Whoa, look at
Whoa!
Steve Fever
What the fuck?
blazing through.
What the fuck? He started from the back tees. He started from the old timer tee.
Came on strong, motherfucker. Don't mess with the Fever.
Oh, look at Cron. Up. 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 Up.
Nope. Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Bill's a strong third. For fast track, nobody has any minutia right here.
Come on, Fever. Oh, Lord.
Oh no, look at this.
We're gonna win.
No. Does this mean you have to reach into your own sack live on television?
I'll do it later.
The live sack reach? You have to mail yourself something? But do it overnight, so it's really expensive. Dude, let's do that. Let's do mail pranks on ourselves. And by mail prank, I mean like you think you're getting with a chick and it turns out she's got a dick.
All right.
Let's wait for the final results. Beaver thinks he can just leave us for weeks at a time and come back and win marbles when we have to be sitting here grinding that. Yeah. True.
Thank you.
The final time.
Thank you.
Man. God damn, that's track record's 55. That you came in 154, like a full ass minute different. That's crazy. Like,
As long as you win, that's all.
no, I mean, but
all that
how
matters.
the fuck is whoever doing that in 55? Crazy.
Cheating.
Fucking aimbot shit. Must have been the Indian food. Are you eating naan? Is that naan?
Yeah.
Pita. Pita delight.
It's hot, man.
All right, let's get in a little DOT dubs.
Sorry. I gotta put this down without letting the dog getting
And
it.
put it up high. Dude, one of these idiot cats pulled my like dish strainer in here over and broke like every cool glass that I owned.
Really?
My Guinness glass, one of my black glasses from Abigail that had the cool skulls on it, broken. The sticky fingers glass that Kimsey stole.
They stole all. They tore up all your records.
But it was literally like every cool glass I ever owned was like broken. I heard it like it was like 5:30 in the morning. And I came out with a fucking pistol like I was about to pop somebody. And it turns out it's, you know, I'm clearing the fucking house. I go in the kitchen and the cats are sitting there like, all the cats are scared, like looking at me like, what happened? And I'm like, yeah, looking at me like, what happened? Y'all the ones that did it, you fucking idiots. What you got, Steve? I got a big package. We'll save that for the.
Sure you do.
I done told you I like showing people my wiener. So that's I'm saving that for the big reveal here.
All right. I only got a couple records.
Okay.
I just thought.
Pinky. Pink.
Did I show this?
Sure. I don't know. Fuck, what are you asking me for?
I think it's one I talked about bringing, but I forgot to bring it. This is High Pulp. This is one I actually bought off a Facebook ad, but it's really cool.
You bought it off a Facebook ad?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. They're a jazz, funky jazz band from
Cool cover.
out west.
Really? I don't know anything about this.
They had 3, like volume 1, 2, and 3 of this Mutual Attraction, which was an RSD release. I think all 3.
The label? KLJ?
Really good. Kind of reminded me of Lettuce meets somebody.
That's cool. I'm interested to check that out.
Maybe.
Hey,
And
Zorlock, what's up, man?
got this at Hippo when I went to Brian's funeral. I will make the best of it, right?
Sure.
Went to Hippo.
There's no
got
seafood
this
restaurant
really
close.
cool clutch.
Was there no seafood restaurant next door?
There was not.
Fuck.
Full Fathom 5. That's live recordings 2007, 2008.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. I never heard this.
No.
Offset. It's only the Weather Maker.
Weathermaker series, yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, I remember when this came out, actually. Or when they re-released that, but I don't think I've ever heard it.
The double LP. That's all I got.
Have you checked it out?
Yeah. Great.
Pretty good stuff?
Yeah. Look at
For live
I do
stuff?
have another thing. What I got here at the yard sale.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Get out of there. So he had all these baseball figurines. They're sports impressions with a certificate of authenticity. And oh motherfucker. I believe as soon as I put this thing in the car, I broke his feet.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if you can get a shot of this with the camera, but it's Joe Morgan.
Sure. Can't.
Let me turn it around so it's displayed properly.
Okay.
Yeah, this is. But he had a lot of cool. I didn't see who they were, but this is the only red player he had. Really cool shot of Joe Morgan. Although he's look at his face, it doesn't look anything like Joe Morgan.
That's Pete Rose with a black face. That is Pete Rose with a black.
Yeah, I can do it. I can do
Dude,
it.
let me hold that up. I ain't no good light on.
Just
that.
hold that.
Yeah, just the guy. The guy.
That bat's a little small, I think.
Is that Urkel? Pretty sure that's Urkel. Did I do that?
You're talking about the MLB MVP for 1975 and 1976.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was real proud to pick that up until I fucking broke it. So
Is that right, Steve?
now I'm kind of oh yeah, chicken wing. And so, like, yeah, that's like $10 or. So,
He has a lazy eye.
I'll give you 11 for that and this. So I had this friend of mine on Facebook. He's always showing these really dope, like, pictures of his whiskey that he's drinking. He drinks really fine whiskey. But what I always am drawn to are these huge ass ice cubes he has in his drink.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I wonder how he gets those ice cubes. This is how he gets those ice cubes.
Hold that fucking phone.
That's how you make these huge ass ice cubes. So
Holy shit.
I was like, I'll have Joe Morgan and that.
Hell yeah. That's a good yard sale.
Yeah.
I mean, really. Nowadays, I mean, yard sales were super fucking awesome in the 70s and 80s, but
Of course, she didn't have any vinyl. That's what I was there for.
uh,
Yeah, that was.
Aaron says Reggie Jackson has a Honda dealership there. Where he's at.
Where's he at?
In Durham.
Oh, why there?
Well, I could speculate, but it would be inappropriate. Sorry, I'm trying to get that shot back right.
I think those are the only records I haven't brought over here.
Okay.
I haven't done a whole lot of digging as of late.
Me neither. I mean, last week was fun. I got to do that dig out there, and it was nice, and it was fun. But packages like this in the mail, holy shit! Look at this. Fragile phonograph.
Where's that from?
Records. Says Fragile on the front. This is the best. This is the best part. Comes from some obscure thing I said one night when Betty White was on Pyramid.
Yeah.
I can't even remember the joke. Prowler, what was the joke? Because I can't remember it. Somebody was given clues for something, but I can't remember what the answer was.
Yeah.
But Betty White's response for what it is was Rosenbox. And he always puts Mikey Bananas care of Rosenbox Productions. Yeah, Rosenbox. Neb always does that. He's the fucking goat. The leader. Oh, thank you. The leader of gifted subs to the channel, but also just what a fucking killer dude. I thought that was fucking. I should take these off. I should put these on. I should take those off and put these on. Hey, look, I'm Chris from Dixieland Farm.
Yeah, he's having surgery.
He did. Speedy recoveries to Chris. I saw he had some. He's having some trouble with his arm and had to have surgery today. So I hope he's doing all right.
Is it carpal tunnel or something?
I don't know. I didn't.
Or did a horse like stomp on his hand or something?
Could have been a hand job thing. I don't know. He's got those powerful, like Long Island hand jobs.
Yeah.
That could have been part of that. I don't know. God damn, dude. Jesus Christ. This is so much fun. Trying to make sure I didn't leave anything out. I've been known to do. I should probably put the you can't remember either? That's funny as shit, Nebulous. Wait, I just found it. Where was that? Here we go. Boom. That. How about a little love train action, baby? The old love train.
Both fine.
But hey, Mikey, I hope this package arrives safely. I know you're hurting for space, facts, but I hope you'll accept yet another contribution to the show program. A couple of these could be in better shape, but if I play tested them all and thankfully no skips. Oh, he did play test them and no. Oh, yeah. Please forgive the lack of diversity, but what else would you expect from me other than maybe some Jerry Reed, smiley face, and joy?
Woo!
The notes from the VCLT are always some of the best shit, man. It really is. I save them all. I think I have every note from every VCLT I've ever received saved. So I fucking love that shit. But all right, let's see what's in a nice. Also, supremely packaged as always. Nice pink bag. You know, pink means pussy still. That's a lot of records. Right here. In no particular order.
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh, speaking of which,
Go clean that up.
Defenders of the Earth. some Priest.
Whoa.
Been on that Priest vibe.
You have that one?
No, don't have that one. And we were just talking about that cover, actually. Let's go ahead and hold that fucking phone real quick. Dealing with it. DRI. Holy shit, Bo had this fucking patch on his jacket in middle school.
Really?
I thought he was the coolest motherfucker ever. Oh my god. That's fucking awesome, dude. That is fucking awesome. Oh man. No! How many times have I done this with the Prackett Nebulous Prowler sound? This is... Wow. 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 Wow, wow, wow. I'm in 6th grade, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
So you were probably 48 or 49. And I was in 6th grade. I go over to my pal Ben Winland's house. He's the first guy that I ever knew had a CD player. And the same night, while we're sitting in his room, and I was spending the night in Greensboro, which was a big deal. And he had, I remember we listened to Master of Puppets on CD. He had that, and he had this on CD. And then he introduced me to college radio. And so we listened to the Guilford College station, where I heard Butthole Surfers for the first time. And they played I Saw an X-Ray of a Girl Passing Gas. And I'm like, okay, the name of the song is I Saw an X-Ray of a Girl Passing Gas, and the name of the band is Butthole Surfers? Like, on the radio? Like, it blew my mind. But the CD that he played, and I've been looking for this for fucking ever, and it is really hard to find. Really hard to find. Gross Misconduct from MOD.
Oh.
Billy Milano. Wow. I've been talking about this for fucking ever on the show. Wow. Dude. Double Daryl. God damn it, brother. Whew. Oh.
What?
This was also something I've mentioned in the last few weeks. I just saw the I'm gonna do that one last. I might fucking cry, Steve. I've been needing this one for a long time.
Yep.
Mention it that I need.
You don't have that?
No. Huge hole in the collection. Plugged.
It's a great album.
Plugged. I was talking about how much I love nowadays the Dio Sabbath.
Yeah.
And, I was telling Ron last week, Rock and Ronnie, when we had him on the program. Picking your teeth with that?
Yeah.
I was like, if you put it to me, like, what's the best Sabbath? Yeah, I'm still gonna go for the Ozzy. For me, Volume 4, Masters of Reality. That's my favorite Sabbath. Probably, if you put it to me, on my, with a pistol to me. But in the last few years, I've been much more of a Dio Sabbath guy. I just find myself enjoying that more. Maybe it's because of the Forbidden Fruit. It's the other thing.
It's good.
It's the Sega Master System to the NES. And now that I'm older, I'm enjoying going back and playing those games because I didn't have them as a kid.
Well, see, when I was in high school is when Mob Rules was when, I discovered Mob Rules through the movie Heavy Metal. It was in the movie. So I love Mob. Great.
Yeah.
Album.
Oh, yeah. And this as well, and I super not as familiar with that, but I mean, like I am now, but not as I was growing up, English Dogs, Forward into Battle. I don't know this one, but I know Cliff, the Vinyl Cheapskate, sent us some English Dogs back in the day, some UK punk stuff, and I really, really enjoyed it.
Oh.
And so this is another one to check out, and holy shit, that's fucking incredible. Combat Core Records. If I got a year on this. 85 Combat Core. And the early stuff, the other thing that Cliff sent, I really enjoyed, so I can only imagine this is going to be a fucking banger. And then I have to say, this is fucking Twice. It's Twice.
Oh, that's Fazzetti? Frank Fazzetti?
Frank Fazzetti did the cover?
I think.
It looks, I mean, I don't know if it is.
a lot like Frank. We'll look it up.
Dio Sabbath was more like TurboGrafx 16. Zorlok, that may be quote of the night, brother. I don't know if I've ever given you a quote of the night, but that may be quote of the night. This is the second time that I can remember Nebulous Prowler crossing off numero uno on my want list.
What?
The last time he did it
How did you?
was Devil's Witches.
Oh, yeah.
Cross that one off, which still blows my fucking mind. And I'm gonna try to hold this up without fucking losing it.
I haven't heard of that.
Wow, dude. Wow. It's been number one on my list for so long. Man. I just bought that flipper tape, which is one of my favorite things in the collection. And I talked about when we went how I passed on. There was a reissue several years ago. And I passed on it, and it was 18, 19 bucks, right? And I passed on it because back then as an earlier collector, I was like, oh, it's a reissue, so things are around and available and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? You remember going through that, Steve? Like, you think like things come out, like they get reissued and they're going to be around forever, like it's a fucking bag of Doritos or a Mountain Dew. And come to find out that reissues go out of print too, and reissues get expensive, hard to find, and as well. And to that point, couldn't find this, and I started searching on Amazon. Oh, what? Because I figured, I'll get a cheap one on Amazon. There's two available for $99, and I was like, oh, is that a mistake? So I started looking on Discogs, and I'm like, oh, well, the reissues are now like 70, 80 bucks. That doesn't make sense. It's a reissue. When we went to New York, one of the stores we went to, up on the wall, my numero uno record. Boom. It was the reissue. $100 up on the wall.
Really?
From like 20, I think it was the four men with beards pressing. Which is not, it's not ideal. It's a great, I mean, I would have been happy to pick this up, but this looks like an OG or close to. I mean, I don't know, but the Way of the World is like a top tier song of all time for me. But it's from maybe not the first press, but it's from '82. I mean, dude, brother. Prowler, I don't know what the fuck to say, man. You need to become mow your yard or something, brother? I mean, or I'd co-sign a fucking loan. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, Steve. I don't know what to say. That's about as good as it fucking gets, man. I don't that's fucking hardcore. That's hardcore. I really appreciate you,
It's
brother.
funny, this LP, the art on the cover, Look at it closer. It's a poster someone just folded out and took a picture of it. You see the spine where
Show your wiener to him? Sure, I can show you a wiener. I mean, you can look right down the middle if you want to, but you probably don't want to. Yeah, the 5L's Breathe Deep album, Steve, the cover is actually local artist in Winston-Salem, Stuart Knight. He painted that image on an old window pane.
Really?
So it's like this big. It's like an old big window pane, and he put that image on and you can see on the cover the same thing. It looks like a foldy thing on it, but it's where the window is.
Yeah.
So it's like a image of the art on a window, but he painted it for us for the album.
That's cool.
But it's physical art.
Right.
Yeah. Wow. I'm a little verklempt. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. So it's a great time to maybe take a break. Quick commercial break. We come back with a little Soda Speak and Chip Chat. Did you bring something for Soda Speak, Steve?
Yeah.
Give you something Chip Chat, or are we gonna do something from the pile?
I got some.
Okay. Steve's got something too. Okay. Great box. That was my name in high school. Also,
So Forward into Battle looks like their second album.
okay. The first one, the one I got from Cliff, is a white album. It's like a mini EP. It's a 45, but it's a big, so like one of those maxi LP things.
That one?
Yes.
Mad Punks and English Dogs.
Yes. I think.
84. Well, that would be early.
You're early,
Thank you.
but all right. That's two graphics laid over one for some reason.
Raw Wreck.
Yes, and Jay is long gone. Yeah,
He was here. He was surprisingly here longer than we thought.
he could be in the chair in there. He's long. I'll ask his ex-wife. We'll be right back. Grown Man Reckon ought to be back in a minute. Stick around.
If you look as broad as this, and you'd rather look as slim as this, try the AIDS Reducing Plan. Delicious tasting AIDS candy contains vitamins and minerals, no drugs. Taken with a hot drink before meals, AIDS helps you curb your appetite. You eat less because you want less, so you lose weight naturally. Thousands of men and women have lost weight on the AIDS plan. You can too. Why not try AIDS? They work.
Move over, bacon. Now there's something meatier. Delicious sizzling.
Fake bacon?
Mom's sizzling is real meat.
No soy, no fillers?
Sizzling is real meat. A lot more meat to eat in every package because it's 50% leaner than bacon.
Delicious.
Move over, bacon. Now we're something meatier.
Delicious, real meat sizzling.
Sizzling for breakfast in original pork or tasty beef.
Crazy Eddie's greatest TV and video sale ever. Get a video recorder, color TV, large screen TV, video camera, even an audio video component system. Get it all on sale now during Crazy Eddie's greatest TV and video sale ever. Remember, we are not undersold. We will not be undersold. We cannot be undersold, and we mean it. So get anything and everything in TV and video. Get it now during Crazy Eddie's greatest TV and video sale ever. Crazy Eddie, his prices are insane.
What are you talking about, Steve?
Well,
Well, we don't.
nah,
Thus,
yeah.
thus.
What's
What's up, Sean? Beat style is up in this mug. Find a way to squeeze Minivan Highway into an upcoming music break. I wonder if it may get us popped. I don't know though. Him and Eric thing. Minivan Highway. Murph says he misses sizzling. Oh, me too. Did you eat sizzling back in the day? That was one of the commercials.
No.
No?
I knew of it.
God, sizzling was
Steakums now. Be awesome about some Steakums.
Sizzling was so good. So I mentioned this earlier, early in the program, just over the mic. I've talked about this before when me and Cameron went to college originally. And
Good for you. Good for you.
Correct. And went to the dining hall, right? First time I ever experienced dining hall. Also first time, going downtown with a little papaya, if you know what I'm saying. And hitting the dining hall, riding that papaya train. They had a cereal bar in there, right? All these different cereals. Where like when you got some Snapping Pops. Glowing zombie poop?
Yeah, you expose them to light, and you can see the little rocks inside the paper. They start glowing green. But when you throw them down, they just pop just like regular poppers.
Sure.
Okay.
But no, so we went in there and it had all these cereals in the little dispensers. Like in a like a breakfast bar kind of thing.
Sure.
So I remember my favorite thing doing was Cinnamon Toast Crunch, chocolate milk. So for the first time in 30 years, I bought a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch and I got some chocolate almond milk. I'm gonna make some fucking cereal this week.
Okay.
Have a little private time.
Because you're not much into milk.
Oh, milk's fucking terrible. But almond milk,
That's why we were eating Captain Crunch with Dr. Pepper?
Root beer.
Root beer. Okay.
Correct. But yeah, just on a little aside. But I think that means we should probably...
Carne aside.
Did Fever buy glowing zombie poop at garage sale?
No.
Soda Smooth.
Incorrect. All right, so in terms of so to speak, what do you have coming up, Steve, tonight?
It's one of these holiday themed sodas.
Happy birthday!
I think there's one out there, of course, from Mountain Dew that haven't done the mystery flavor this year. It comes around every year. I think I've had it.
Halloween thing, right?
I think I know what it is.
They do it every October.
Yes.
So somebody's pulling a little copycat routine.
And this is from the Coca-Cola Company.
Mm-hmm.
It's What the Fanta.
What the Fanta?
What the Fanta? So you get like this dark soda with a kind of a neon green label.
Racist.
Don't know what it is. But I scanned that QR code that's on there.
Uh-huh.
This is their zero sugar version.
Sure.
The Fanta is this flavor. Click some clues or hints to savor. Click some clues.
We got some clues.
Can you find the key? What this spooky flavor might be? See, let's click some clues. What the fuck?
We were born to rock, Nate.
We were born to rock. Born to roll. That's a local band, by the way. Uh-oh.
A mistake.
Anyway, I don't know what the fake. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
I just got kicked out.
You got timed out from a browser?
Hold on, let me see if I can scan it.
Pine Sol with caramel coloring. That's Merv's guess.
Pine salt with caramel. Why don't you take the first sip and I'll see if I can figure out what they're saying about it.
Out of respect, I'll do a little... I'll Carl it, of course.
Wait, let me do that one more time. What? Fanta.
I'm smelling... I'm
What's the
smelling
Fanta?
grape wheat checks.
Zero sugar black.
Inappropriate.
Ooh. Share your guests to escape the graveyard and enter the land of sweet sweeps.
I don't want to enter the
If you
graveyard.
dare.
I'm just
All right,
kidding.
let me try this.
I'm already there. What do you think? It's not bad.
It doesn't help that it's zero sugar because that puts a little taste on your tongue.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer that, but sure.
Yeah, but for flavor, you want the full effect.
I taste grape, maybe. It's like almost like grape and cinnamon together. Grape churro, which would be if that's not a flavor, hold the fucking phone.
What are they up to?
So they don't tell you what it is, like ever. Like there's no way to go.
I think it's still a mystery.
It's still a mystery. You not taste grape or some kind of berry? If it's not grape, it's some kind of berry.
Canberry. I taste Canberry.
Oh, friend of mine. Love Canberry. He had a fantastic appearance in the Chips episode where he was riding in a sidecar and there were
can
thieves.
you find so at the Fanta mobile app, which you can scan the QR code, there's little clues apparently in here that you says, can you find the key to what this spooky flavor might be? All I see are bats, so maybe it's bat dung.
Bong water, Sean says. Canterbury. Oh.
Canterbury. That's cute. Oh wait, something popped up. Something green. Fangs.
It's funny that when things are like, because do you find that like that Mountain Dew that it's easy to figure out what it is every year as soon as you drink it?
Oh yeah.
This is kind of the
I
opposite
think
of that.
I know what this year's is already.
This is kind of the opposite of that. Kind of what a mystery soda should be. You want to think about it. 'Cause
Yeah.
This is a mystery, 100%. I don't know what the fuck it is. Like I'm waited with bated breath to see what the fuck
Braided breath.
to see what the fuck this is.
All
Bat urine? Possible.
right, something pops up here.
Sure.
Little guy's like fanged, bloody green mouth.
Gorilla butt
Doesn't have
juice.
an
What's
apple.
up, JBC?
So what's green?
Apple. Green apple. Grape green apple? Not enough tart to be green apple. Dude, I don't know. It should remain a mystery. Maybe that's what I mean, that's good on them. Good on them, because they did it. Like, if this is a mystery, this is a fucking mystery, 100%. Because I don't know what the fuck it is. It's a good soda, though. I'm not opposed to it. All right. Let's move along. Anybody else had it?
Taste the unknown.
Somebody had it. Kron had it. Kron tried it.
What does Kron think it is?
I don't know if Kron's still in here.
Oh,
He was in here for the marbles. He was probably afraid we're going to play Kiss.
so here are the flavors that Fanta currently sells that may be a derivative. Fanta Orange, Fanta Orange Zero Sugar, Fanta Pineapple, Fanta Strawberry, Fanta Grape, Fanta Peach, Fanta Berry, Fanta Pina Colada. What the Fanta Zero Sugar Halloween? I do taste a little peach.
Peach? You I do. One of the times I did the show by myself, that pineapple Fanta, oof, that shit is great. It's in the break room machine. Not a zero sugar, but you know.
I'll tell you one thing I do want to do. I was going to bring it, but I actually end up getting the same soda. Fanta, their Orange, the Fanta Orange, the classic.
Sure.
Look on the new ones now. Right down here, it says, now more delicious.
Oh.
So I want to get like a Fanta before that label came on there and do a little
eBay.
See, you're just pulling our fucking lip.
Wow.
Or is it truly more delicious?
Or
Right. Fanta.
All right.
Fanta.
How about a little chip soon?
Potato chips, how my mouth does do. Potato chips, how my mouth does do.
Excesso calorious. Excesso. There's a lot of stuff on the chip, is what you're saying.
Crunchy, don't bring me no
Those are thick.
Pampas.
Look at that.
Es delicioso.
Ah! Sting City. Pat Makuderski says this isn't live. I don't know, man. I don't know that I can't. I can't really argue with you.
You really? Say about that.
I can't really argue with
You
that.
can respond live to him.
Well, I mean,
Maybe we're all dead.
I'm pretty sure I've been dead since the early 2000s. It's all just a fucking simulation. But that's neither here nor there. When did you guys get a budget? we made our own. Do it live. So Steve, what'd you bring for So to Speak?
Oh, we just did it.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Golly.
Chip chat. I made a mistake.
A chip I bought a while back, but seems to have a really long expiration date.
First time someone acknowledged you, hey, we'll acknowledge you all day long, baby.
Because of that, I'll tell you right now, I have no idea where I got this.
Nothing wrong with that.
It is Torres Selecta.
Ah.
And they're hyping themselves as Mediterranean herbs, premium potato chips.
69. Fucking.
So it looks like it's from another country because there's a lot of foreign language on here. Papas fritas. Spain.
Spain?
Don't know where I got these.
Not a Mexican chip? It's a Spanish chip?
Spanish chip.
Whoa.
España. Yep. All the way from Spain, the mother country.
We have to wait till after midnight to eat it. Just kidding, it's way after midnight. Is it tapas? Or little bitty chips?
It's not tapas. It's Torres. Like
the bull.
Or like Katie.
Oh. What?
Happy anniversary. All right. There's a lot of air in this bag. It's like a pillow. I could sleep on this. But you don't want to sleep on this. What? All right, I'm having trouble opening. Can I borrow that knife? No. I'm trying to open it without tearing it apart.
Don't pop the balloon. Maybe it's
wait, there's
a ripper. It's a ripper. Is it a ripper?
It's a ripper.
It's a ripper. See?
And there it is, all the way down.
Jesus Christ.
Very herb. I definitely taste like, or I can already smell Thanksgiving.
Botanical.
It's like dressing. Dressing.
Lotion.
Turkey dressing.
Turkey lotion.
Turkey lotion.
That smells like botanical lotion. Let's take a closer look at these chips. Is it a kettle chip or no? It is a kettle chip.
No.
No?
No.
I don't know about that.
Just a greasy chip.
That's more dexterity than a Lay's.
Okay, maybe it's a kettle.
It's maybe a light kettle.
It's not a hard crunch kettle.
No, it's not a break your teeth kettle.
Spanish don't believe in that. You
know what they believe in? Love. See, you guys thought I was going to say something fucked up. Let's check it out.
Fernando the Bull?
Who cuts my yard?
Fernando the Bull cuts your...
Correct. These are greasy.
Good.
Fairly devoid of flavor.
Well,
but good. I'm not. That would come off as pejorative. But I don't mean it pejoratively.
Where'd I get... I need to write these things.
They're a light kettle that's greasy like a Lay's. They got that Lay's grease to them. And a very so slight herbal seasoning to them that are delightful.
There's a warning on here. This product contains a chemical known in the state of California cause cancer, birth defects, or other reproductive.
Well, what the fuck
harm.
are we doing? What chemical?
I don't know.
Lead? Can they not tell you what fucking chemical it is?
No, they don't have to tell you what.
Correct. Other chips that fall to pieces leave your fingers full of greases.
I like them.
I'll sub because you shout you out. Hell yeah, brother. All day long, Pat.
It's a good sandwich. You're a grease.
Pat, what's your favorite band of all time? What's now hold up. Pat, what's your favorite band of all time? Let's talk about it. This is a later portion of the program where we get into some nonsense, but this is a music channel. Get it twisted. Delightful.
Lovely.
If a mod could post a link to the Twitch channel, I would really appreciate it. They're good. They kind of grow on you.
Good sandwich chip.
That's what I was about to say. Got you a nice tuna fish sandwich?
Chicken.
Sure. That's good stuff. It kind of they kind of fall away and take take the shape of whatever is behind it. I mean, like a chip, like a dip or a dip, but like a sandwich or something.
Yeah, like a wrap chips out front going, hey, motherfucker.
Yeah, or a Dorito even. Yeah. You're eating a Dorito. A Dorito's doing this number. It's up in your face. Dorito flavor all up here in your fucking buddy hoil,
Practice changing the flavor of the sandwich.
In the YouTube, just in anywhere, anywhere. You guys are not getting paid this week. Thank you, Monsieur. Thank you, Monsieur. Because I was about to say, that wraps up this portion of the program, but the majority of this channel takes place over on Twitch. So please, it doesn't cost any money, go over there and follow us. And where we also listen to all these fantastic record albums. And let me tell you what, folks. When we go back over to Twitch right now, that fucking flipper, that generic flipper, is getting ready to get played. Oh my lord. Right now. That generic flipper is going to get played right now. Mod me on YouTube and I'll link there too. It'll show up in both of them, but I will miss you. We'll see. I don't know. Seem kind of suspect. I don't. No, I need to. All three mods should be modded over there as well. But did the restream post it to both chats at the same time? Flip over to Flipper. Yeah. How long will it take me to I'll do it. Already posted a link. Folks, thank you so much for joining us for Grown Man Record Night. It's been a fun time tonight. We're going to play a few more record albums over on the Twitch side of things tonight to finish off this fantastic Friday night. We got to get up and go to an event tomorrow, so it's not going to be super fucking stupid late.
Maybe the folks at Coca-Cola just aren't good at coming.
They just mixed it up and they're not going to tell you what it is.
They don't even they don't even know what it is.
It's Bringleberry. But
Dracula's blood.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be something stupid like that where they'll make some fucking shit up. It was a 2/5 night tonight. Holy shit, Merv! What the fuck?
Woo!
We ain't done yet.
Lord.
Done yet. Come over to Twitch and let's hang out. I'm gonna play some records, and I don't play them over here because YouTube's a bunch of motherfuckers. But yeah. Thanks a lot. Lots of luck to you and yours. And
Won't be here next week. Going to Nashville.
Brought it down. Brought it down.
My
at the
niece.
end.
My niece is getting married.
Your niece?
My niece, the one who put out this album. I got the chest press in here.
Oh yeah. She's getting married?
Hey, Ro, Caroline Baker.
The younger lady, isn't she?
She's getting married. Marrying a drummer.
Is she really?
He's a Korean man who's also a chef and makes very good food.
There's got to be something wrong with what you just said, right? Got to be. There's no way that that's appropriate. I think. I don't know.
Sounded okay to me.
Sure. You're going away too, fat boy.